What's going on, guys? For Complex News, I'm Speedy Mormon. Last week, J.Cole released Middle Child, a single that reinforced his place in hip-hop as amongst the best to do it, all while getting some issues off of his chest in the process. There was speculation that Cole was taking shots at Kanye West on the record with lines like,
"It won't be for clout, it won't be for fame, it won't be cause my shit ain't selling the same, it won't be to sell you my latest little sneakers, it won't be cause some niggas slid in my lane."
Cole even addressed his relationship with Drake and the perception that two of the biggest stars in the game are destined to beef.
"This watch came from Drizzy, he gave me a gift, back when the rap game was praying like this, to act like two legends cannot coexist." But
that's not all J. Cole has been up to in 2019 though. A week before dropping Middle Child, he wrapped up 10 days in Atlanta working on Dreamville Records' next compilation album, Revenge of the Dreamers 3. Everyone from T.I. to Rick Ross to Ski Mask the Slump God to even Griselda Records showed up to participate in the sessions, but the album centers around the core roster of Dreamville Artists. You're probably already familiar with Cole and probably JID as well, but the label is currently home to 6 additional artists who each have an opportunity to introduce themselves to a larger audience on Revenge of the Dreamers 3. The Dreamers sessions were so fruitful, Cole tweeted that it's going to be a tough year for his haters the night he dropped Middle Child. With that in mind, our Complex Music department has crafted a who's who when it comes to the Dreamville roster and what you need to know about each artist before their third compilation drops. Ari Lennox is a 27-year-old vocalist who joined Dreamville in 2015 and appeared on Revenge of the Dreamers 2's Backseat with labelmate Kaz, who we'll get to later on. Ari released her debut EP in 2016, and last year she released her latest single, Whipped Cream, along with the feature on the Creed 2 soundtrack. 31-year-old rapper Boz had a relationship with J. Cole since their days at St. John's University, shout out to Queens, during the early 2000s. Boz appeared on Cole's Born Sinner album on the bonus track New York Times featuring 50 Cent, and of course he made his presence known on the Dreamville compilation album Revenge of the Dreamers 2. Boz has 3 studio albums to date and is a fan favorite. In 2018, he linked up with Cole on a standout single called Tribe for a fan favorite in Milky Way.
Good looking, my nigga. Everything around me, I took it. Did it with only the niggas I knew. And a few niggas I thought I knew better.
The Dreamville imprint spans across the US with Los Angeles native Kaz. The 25-year-old has a coming-of-age style and raps in a similar vein as the label head. Kaz captured J. Cole's attention when a friend showed him the video for Kaz's breakout single Dreams, which is kind of ironic considering one of Cole's early hits has the same title. Since being signed, Kaz has dropped 4 projects. One of our favorite Kaz songs here, at least in the office, is his 2018 Soul Professor produced single, Questions.
Yes, cause I got a lot of questions. I'd rather ask first, so I don't wanna second guess shit.
Earth Gang is the only rap duo on the Dreamville imprint, and the styles of Johnny Venus and Wow Great seem to pair well with one another. They captured most fans' attention in 2013 with their Shallow Graves for Toys project that is filled with playful lyricism. In the near 6 years since the release of Shallow Graves for Toys, the duo have shared a few projects, with the 2 most ambitious being Torba and Rags and Robots, both released in a 3-month span back in 2017. One of the highlights from that year was when they linked up with Dreamville producer Elite for Meditate.
Nigga got a lot of gifts, but package store was always open. Jailhouse don't never close, and my worldview was always shut.
Rappers seemingly have a tendency of proclaiming whichever year we're in to be their year, but if there is one artist that seems to be fit for that category, it is JID. His star has continued to rise in recent months, with 2019 setting up to be another year of ascension for the 28-year-old Atlanta native. JID is relatively new to Dreamville, signing on in 2017, but he's already proving himself on tracks like Off D's, where some people feel he even out-rapped Cole. Late last year, he dropped DiCaprio 2, which many of his fans are claiming to be his best work to date.
I'ma go ahead and lay off the Zans. I'ma fall back sipping the lean. I gotta make sure my vision is clear.
Loot might be Dreamville's best kept secret. The 29-year-old rapper hails from Charlotte, North Carolina, and has been down with Dreamville since 2015. In 2017, Loot released his debut album, West 1996 Part 2, which is the sequel to his debut mixtape, West 1996, back in 2012. The album seemed to act like a personal journal for Loot, who documented the 5-year process between his initial project to the album. Much like Boz, Omen is another Dreamville name that garners plenty of recognition with their fans due to Omen's consistent work with the label over the years. The 35-year-old has been featured on tracks with Cole and Kendrick Lamar, and during Cole's 2014 Forest Hills Drive tour, Omen was one of the opening acts. But since then, the Chicago native has been pretty quiet musically. His 48 Laws record continues to be a fan favorite as they wait for more music to drop from Omen. For more on Dreamville's slate of artists, be sure to keep visiting complex.com and also keep locked to Complex News by subscribing to us on YouTube. For Complex News, I'm Speedy Mormon.